What's up, everyone, and welcome to the SCN TV podcast where Big Brother... Hold on. Frames are out of... They're all weird now. There they go. For Big Brother, Season 16, Episode 19, August 6th, and I get a haircut.
And you look sexy.
I guess I got more than one cut. They're all gone. I cut... My head weighs like 12 pounds less. So, what's up, everybody?
Alright. Well, that wasn't the most awkward start of a show yet.
Uh-huh.
Come on, you love it. Best start ever. Best start ever. So, what do you guys think of the episode tonight?
Very epic, and what a... I could tell that we were due for one of these. Instead of using a trampoline for the power of veto, we actually got used with a swinging back and forth. Now, that took a lot of time, and that's why it got dark by the time everybody was done. And poor Joe Costa went over the limit, and poor Zach Attack, he's still on the chopping block. Sorry, you Fruit Loop Dingus, but I bet you're going out the door tomorrow night. And now who's going to be the next Fruit Loop Dingus?
Zach said if he lost to all these losers, he would be the biggest dingus, Fruit Loop dingus in
and he's proved
Big
himself
Brother history.
Right. He's proved himself right in Big Brother history.
So I think he is the biggest Fruit Loop dingus.
Yep. And just to assure you, Dom, if Zach is evicted tomorrow night, don't worry. Joe Costa may be the next to go. I know you're so eager for Joe Costa to go.
Joe Costa has to go.
She'll go. Hey, you know something? Honestly, the people that I could see making it to the end, I want to say right now, I could see Donnie and Derek at least in the final 3 or the final 2 if I get lucky.
Well, what do you guys think? Do you think... Because, so, apparently, Nicole made a new alliance tonight on this episode. She made... What's the name of it? The Rationales?
The Rationale, the original name that was kind of stupid was Quadropolis, I want to say, but
yeah.
That didn't work, so they changed it to the Rationale.
Yeah, Quadropolis, that's what it was. Oops.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they changed it to the Rationale. So the Rationales consist of Derek, Cody, Hayden, and Nicole. Right? So now, Derek and Cody are also in the Detonators. And then we have Frankie and Donnie, who's also in Team America. So it's like the Detonators are made up of all these other, like, sub-alliances.
That's what, something, that's a good way of putting it, I mean, eventually the alliances are going to have to break, and eventually the Team America twist is going to end at some point by mid-season, and they've actually set the date for the finale of Big Brother, September 24th.
Yep.
If I'm correct.
Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think Derek and Cody are going to be more loyal to the Rationales, or do you think they're going to be more loyal to the Bomb Squad? Or, not the Bomb Squad, the Detonators.
I think they're going to be more loyal to, like, in what ways? Like, which votes do they want to get? To get Zach evicted?
Yeah, they're going to be loyal to the Detonators because that's their big alliance.
Well, yeah, but then, something? Derek said on his final diary room thought that he said, something, Zach is part of the Detonators, but if I could convince the rest of the Detonators that we're better off without him, I'll do it. I hate to bust your bubble, but I know you want to see Joe Costa gone, but I want to see Zach gone.
Zach is just so entertaining. Erika, do you want to see Zach stay in the house, or do you want to see Zach leave? Erika? I believe Erika's headset is dead. Oh, yep. What is this?
Sorry, guys. That's all right. We're still here.
I believe Erika's headset died.
Okay.
Sorry,
guys. Wait a minute. We have
what does it say?
But my
my
headset
keeps cutting in and out.
Oh, you're back. You can hear us now?
You're
It
back.
goes up, goes out, and in and out, and in and out. I don't know what's going on.
That's what you get for getting those wireless headsets. So what do you? Who would you rather see, Zach or Jocasta stay this week?
Ah. All right.
Erika, would you rather see Zach or Jocasta stay this week?
Jocasta.
You want to see Jocasta stay? Really?
I love.
Yeah, because Zach needs to leave.
What?
Thank you. Sorry, honey.
You two are both Fruit Loop dinguses.
Oh, no, I'm gonna keep it clean. I'm not gonna be nasty on here, but honey, as much as you're my gay straight showmance partner, and for the record, folks, Dom and I have a gay straight showmance. I love him. If he wasn't straight, he'd be my boyfriend. Sorry to embarrass you, Dom, but I have to let it out.
Thank you.
Okay, but you know I love you.
Let it go. Let it go.
Okay, what are we discussing? Frozen or Big Brother here? Now, come on.
Both?
Both? Okay, then I'm Princess
Why not
Elsa.
both?
Okay, but what is the matter with us? Okay, that makes us, hey, you know what? We could be, okay, you know something, Erika and I, you and I could be Team Fruit Loop Dingus, the Fruit Loop Dingus Alliance.
There you go. There you go. You're both Fruit Loop dinguses. Zach needs to stay in this house. Zach and Frankie together are the entire embodiment of the entertainment on this show.
Yeah, and they're also the complicated whatever they are, and it's making me jealous. God, 2 cute eye candies, and I can't even get my hands on one muscle, man.
Zanky for sure.
Oh my God, will you stop rubbing it in my face?
Zanky.
Ugh. Okay, you know something? I have the charm to turn you gay, so don't think I can't do it.
I know you can't do it.
I have my special touch, but let's get back to the show, please.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, as you mentioned, there was the competition where they had to go match things. Like it's one of those. What was it? A couple years ago was the trampoline where they bounce over and look over the wall and whatever. There was that one. This one they slid across on a zip line, and they did comic books. The comic books were rather entertaining. Right?
I actually like the graphics of the comic books. I like the way they did. I actually thought that was pretty cool.
We had Zack Attack. We had Beast Mode Cowboy.
We had the shopaholic Victoria.
Yep. What was Hayden?
Hayden was
he was a crab, but I don't remember the pun that they used.
Oh my God, it completely slipped my mind what he was. He was like some kind of critter or something. I have to go back. The crab, yeah, he was
crustacean. Was that what it was? The crustacean or something?
The crustacean.
Yeah. Okay. So that was him. Then what was Amber? I don't remember Amber's.
Amber was Wonder Woman.
Yeah, something. I don't remember what her name was.
And Caleb, might I say for the record, Caleb looked so sexy with that shaved head and as Adam, but it was so hard for him being attached to Victoria. But it could have been worse for Amber, because if Amber was still in the house, she would have been attached to him. She would have been hating every moment of it. He would have loved every minute of it. You agree? Why do I keep running water in the background?
Yeah, there's water running here. I have my microphone muted, so the stream can't hear.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I can't sit here the whole time in silence while this goes nuts. It'll shut off in a second. But, yeah, so you want to talk a little bit more about the competition, Luke?
Yeah, you know something, I'm actually happy that Zach kept effing up, and he was like getting angry out of the whole thing, and I'm like, oh, you poor thing, now who's the Fruit Loop dingus? Nicole finally got her revenge, and I think it's kind of good. In a way, I kind of feel like, to a midpoint, that it's good that Christine didn't use the veto, because it could keep the nominees the same, and they have and it's kind of good because the house guests don't know it, but tomorrow night is the first live double eviction of the summer, and probably the only one. But in all honesty, I think we have a good shot at getting the people we want out of the house. Basically, I'm thinking as a team player here, part of helping Team America.
Yeah.
But I liked the graphics. My favorite part were the graphics, how the producers came up with it, and I would actually like to swing across that zip thing, whatever that was, the swing zip. I thought that looked pretty cool. I used to play on those when I used to go to Chuck E. Cheese or Curly's, or McDonald's would have it too. So it was pretty fun. Take your time. Okay, now that Dom has left, and actually my gay straight boyfriend leaving the show for a second, I finally have Erika with me. I can see Erika is watching, I believe like a repeat episode of Amber before her eviction, along with Frankie.
Yes, this is episode 17.
Well, it's a good way to catch up. Poor Frankie. I remember him just laying out there, and God, he is so hot. I don't know what the hell he sees in Zach. If Zach is even gay, but in all honesty, I think this is kind of good. And there's my beast mode cowboy. Oh, honey, forget Kentucky. Come here to me.
Okay.
Beast mode cowboy to beast.
That goes with what we was discussing in the last episode, where a guy could just sit in the corner and read his Bible all day.
No, don't rub that in Dom's face. He'll hate that.
Who's reading their Bible tonight? Was it Zach?
Nobody was. That was from episode 17.
Yeah, but tonight,
Caleb.
Tonight was it? Zach was reading the Bible tonight, wasn't he?
Zach was.
Yeah.
He's reading the Bible. Wow. Big surprise.
Yeah, I think he knows. He was in such defeat, like after he lost that competition, because he had all the comics correct, because there's duplicates, triplicates in some cases of these comics. And he had them all correct. He knew which ones they were. He just had them in the wrong position.
But that's to make the game more challenging.
Right. So, I mean, other than that, not a whole lot went on. Caleb shaved his head.
Yay.
It takes, now we all know that it takes Victoria 35 minutes to do her makeup, do her hair, put on her perfume, whatever, and it's annoying.
Yeah.
What is so funny?
I mean, he went off on...
that.
He went off on Victoria for doing her makeup, doing her hair, doing all this, and then he goes, and then you're only going to have to do this in like 2 hours. And then she was getting aggravated that he was playing pool. She didn't want to stand there while he was playing pool. And he's like, can you give me like 45 minutes? You just spent 3 hours on your hair.
Right? So I think she owes him. She owed him that.
Then Caleb called them the first couple in the house that had to do this. And then he goes, wait, did I just call us a couple?
Yeah, like, wait, what did I just say? I think he's got Amber in the back of his head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amber's gone, honey.
Yep.
He's already looking for that next girlfriend. That's not going to happen.
Nope, he's a womanizer, practically.
Again? You're going to make me sing Britney Spears again?
Do it.
No. No. Not doing it.
Cue it up on my phone here.
Oh, God.
No, you can't actually play the song.
Right.
Don't.
Was it just me? Did not a whole lot go on this episode?
Not really, except gameplay and stuff. Well, what do you think? The little bed chat that Nicole had with Frankie? Like, even though she didn't tell him that he was her number one target, but do you think Frankie was kind of agreeing that Zach should go if the nominations stay the same, or do you think he was kind of against it? What could you tell?
I think Zach kind of knows. I mean, Frankie kind of knows something's up. He wanted the nominations to stay. It didn't seem like he wanted her to change them. I think he even said keep them the same.
Yeah, so it's like, even if Zach goes out the door, I mean, Frankie's going to be alone for the rest of the season, basically, until he's either evicted or whatnot.
Yeah, sorry, I had to get my cat down. He was jumping on things. Yeah, there's that. He's really close to going home. If he doesn't go home on this double eviction, I'm gonna be very surprised. So tomorrow is double eviction. Yeah.
Any thoughts on double eviction? Like, let me ask you this, Dom, as a reaction and as just an example. If you were to see Jocasta walk out the front door after Zach, then what are you gonna say? You gonna celebrate? What would be your goodbye message to Jocasta if you were a house guest? Please, I want to hear this.
My goodbye message to Jocasta. See ya. I don't know. I have no clue.
Something?
Well,
That kind of something. But if you were playing in this veto competition, and if you were one of the comics, you would be the vampire.
Yeah.
You would.
Kind of fits with his whole not talking in the house thing.
Yeah.
And then he just sits there for like 30 seconds, just dead silence.
And then see ya.
Yep.
I imagine it would be like, you know how they cut those things they show them on the stage, and it's like 5 seconds or 10 seconds long. Imagine they would cut it like 5 seconds of silence, play somebody else, 5 more seconds of silence. It just keeps dropping in there.
And yeah, they just have a picture.
Very end.
They just show a video of me just standing there blankly staring at them.
Yeah, and at the very end, very last 2 seconds. See ya.
You know what would be really priceless, and you know what would be another first time in Big Brother history, is if they had to cut the double eviction short in between broadcast. Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, sure. I know because I know where we are, Luke. Channel 2, they said that it's not going to be broadcast on Channel 2, so we have to watch it on Channel 3 this tomorrow.
Yeah, I always watch it on Channel 3 anyway, so it won't be a problem.
See, I do the other way. I watch it on Channel 2. I'll clearly remember.
I only watch it on Channel 2 is if the news interrupts with a special weather alert. That's when I switch to Channel 2.
Right. So, who do you guys think, Erika, who do you think is going home for, out of, you've already said Zach, but for the double eviction? Like, they're going to be, Zach's going out. If that's the case, I do believe Zach is going to leave. As much as I want him to stay, I have a feeling he's going to go. So after Zach walks out of the house, they're going to be frantically competing, and somebody else is going to go shortly after him. Who do you think that's going to be?
Frankie. Oh, sorry.
That's really crazy because it really depends on the whole process of who gets the head of household and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say who the house wants to get out, but over the course of Big Brother history, the person you always want to leave is the one who stays in there longest.
So Zach's staying?
Zach? Yeah. No.
What?
The spoilers I've seen.
1 against 2.
The spoilers I've seen say the vote's going to be 4-4, and the head of household breaks the tie and sends Zach out the door.
Ooh.
Is that what's going to happen?
We don't know.
Well, it's not. It's live. It's not filmed yet. But this is watching the people's reactions on the feeds and counting what they say they're going to vote. The spoiler site I read always breaks it down every week, and they say it's going to be a 4-4 vote, or at the very last minute, everybody could just switch to the house, and kick Zach out. Either way.
Yeah, because what do they need? 4 votes to be evicted?
5.
5.
To be solidly out.
Would be tied.
4 would be a tie.
4 and 4 would be a tie.
No. Oh, okay, but here's the thing. When Julie Chen, how many times do they have to say, I vote to evict so-and-so in order for Julie Chen to say it's
5.
official?
5.
Okay, so they still need 5 votes to be evicted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And tomorrow night's 9/8 Central, so I should be back in time for the show. But are we doing the live broadcast tomorrow night after the live?
We will be doing live following the live broadcast.
Okay, so I think we'll definitely have a lot more to talk about tomorrow night, since considerably nothing really happened after the veto. We basically knew nothing was going to change.
So as my final question to you guys, let's say Zach walks out the door. You guys are competing in the house, and you win head of household. Who do you put on the block? Let's start with Erika.
Really, I'd want the people that you don't really pay attention to anymore out. I mean, if it was a case of there's no battle of the block, it's just one head of household dominate 2 people, they're up for veto, I'd probably put Victoria and Donnie up.
Ooh.
And because
why Donnie? I can understand Victoria.
I think Donnie is twisting to try to get away from Team America, and not really so much like to him. It's just a thing. It's not really a true alliance, and so I think it'd be a good time just to kick him out before he wins the whole thing.
Luke.
Here would be my plan, because I still have the backdoor plan in mind. put Donnie up potentially as a pawn. I would put 2 pawns up. My target would probably be Frankie because I want him gone. I like Frankie, but I don't want to start a trend in the Big Brother house, But here's what I would do. I would honestly put up Donnie and Victoria, and then whoever wins the power veto, I would convince them to use it on Victoria and take her off the block, and then put Frankie up as a replacement.
That's smart. I don't want Frankie to go. I want Frankie to win this.
Well,
if I was in that position, I'd put up Caleb and Cody.
Who would you want gone, though, if you had to break the tie?
Derek.
So
you put up Caleb and Cody. Somebody wins the veto, takes one of them off. You backdoor Derek.
Yes, that's what I would
do. Okay, well, yeah, because we still have that backdoor thing in mind.
Right. So yeah, that's because they said it's a week's worth of Big Brother. So I'm assuming this includes Battle of the Block and the veto competition all on the same night. So I'm gonna go with they're going full time here. All 3, just boom, 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 boom.
They can do it.
Do you think they'll have enough time to do that?
They do.
Well, they do it if they don't go through and recap a bunch of stuff, which they probably.
They don't have time. There's no need to at this point because
if they spent all episode tonight showing everything
they pretty much
possible, then they'll just come in as soon as the show starts tomorrow. They'll go right into the vote. Like maybe in the first 5 minutes, we'll have the vote.
I was going to say, we'll have a recap, I think, for maybe the first 10, 15 minutes, and the whole rest of the show is going to be double eviction.
That's right.
They'll go vote, head of household, 2 nominations, 2 competitions, out the door. Yeah. And then you won't see the next head of household until Sunday.
That's right.
Yep. And I kind of feel like the head of household in this case gets a little gypped. Because they don't get a full room, right? They
don't get the room, but they do get the letter. I don't think they get pictures or anything, but they do get a letter from home.
Let's see. Okay.
Those are taken. They don't know who the head of household will be, so they have
everybody.
Yeah. They have everybody's letter ready within like a so many week period.
Now, do they read this between? Like, while this double eviction is going on, are they, like, sitting there reading this, like, while they're trying to make all these other decisions, or they get it after the show's over?
They'll be called after the show's over and after the head of household competition for the next week is done and everything. They'll be called into the diary room. They'll say, here is your letter, and there won't be a big, ceremony about it. It'll just be handed to them, and they can read it and go on.
That's pretty cool.
I've seen it. I've seen them talk about that on the feeds before.
That's pretty cool. Also, the person out of Zach Jocasta, that gets eliminated is not going to have sit-down time with Julie Chen live on the air. We're not going to get to see that interview.
We'll have to watch that on the next day.
What they do with those is they put them online.
Right.
Yeah, so it'll be recorded and it'll be put on the CBS website.
Right.
I'm going to have to look at that because I'd love to see what Julie Chen's going to say, if she's going to grill Zach if he's evicted.
I do think they're going to sit down briefly. I do think we're probably going to see the goodbye message, but it's going to be short.
Yeah.
It's going to be a quick boom, 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 boom. Yeah, and then they'll be like, for our full-length exclusive interview with Zach, check out Big Brother on CBS.com, blah, blah, whatever. So, yeah. You guys have anything else you want to throw in before we end this?
I do. Who will be evicted from the Big Brother house, Zach or Jocasta? Plus, it's a special live double eviction. It's a week's worth of Big Brother in 1 hour. It all happens tomorrow night, 9/8 Central live on Big Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Erika, any final thoughts?
No, that's it.
Where can the people find you?
It's on Twitter at ErikaRain7.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Luke, where can the people find you?
On Twitter at Zupa23.
Excellent. You can find me down below, Phenomedom, PHENOMEDOM. You could also find all of us and others on Twitter, Facebook, Gmail, G+, and right here on YouTube, /ASO TV Podcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows.
Yay!
Till tomorrow. See you guys later.
From outside the Big Brother house, I'm Luke. Good night.
Forgot about that.
Oh,
Audible. Erika, tell us about Audible.
With the special offer from Audible, you can get free 30-day trial. It's the subscription service. Free 30 days. You get a free audio book. Pick for pretty much anything on their list. Then after that, it's just a small monthly fee, and you get two books free a month. With that fee. And this really helps out our show. Supports us, supports them. It's a good thing.
Yes, check them out. www.offergb.com/SHB lowercase p.
Yes.
Do it. Till tomorrow. See you guys later.
From outside the Big Brother house again, I'm Luke. Good night.